Idea why this court case was reset. We waited in the courtroom for about 20 minutes before they told us that the date would be reset. Even his ex-fiancee, Maleah Davis's mother, Brittany Bones, was in the courtroom with her family. Maleah's family from her biological father's side of the family was there as well. And all eyes were on Maleah's mom when she walked out of the courtroom, Art and Melanie. She faced tough criticism from protesters shouting accusations at her and what they say was a failure on her part to protect her daughter. Take a listen.
Justice for Maleah! 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 Justice for Maleah!
Now, when Brittany Bowens came out of the courtroom, she wore her sunglasses. She did not speak as she stood behind community activist Quanell X. He spoke for the mother. He made statements they know where the body is. We're not sure how true that is, however. Quite a turn this has all taken with the mother as well, who initially defended her then fiance to me in an exclusive interview, and then come to find out police believe he is involved. Surveillance images show Darion Vence bringing Maleah home on Tuesday, April 30th. That's just 3 days before he claimed she was abducted. But the thing is, police say she was never seen leaving the apartment again with Vence. The Friday he claimed they were all abducted, he was seen leaving only with his son. Surveillance also showed him carrying out cleaning products, a laundry basket, and a black trash bag inside. That laundry basket was later recovered in the trunk of the car, where cadaver dogs also detected a human body may have been there as well. Today, Maleah's family from her biological father's side came out. As I mentioned, they're upset not only with Vence, but with Bones as well. Here's what his cousin had to say.
I came here to support my family. My cousin Craig, he's devastated. Right now, he's not in the right state of mind to be here. And I'd rather for him to pull himself together before he even try to come out and listen to this, because it's sad. As a mother, how can you allow a monster to do your daughter like the way that he did?
And it's not clear when that court date is going to be reset. For now, Vence will sit in jail on a $1 million bond. And meanwhile, the search will continue for Maleah. EquiSearch is looking in more areas today, Art and Melanie.
Evidence released in the case of missing 4-year-old Maleah Davis. The first surveillance picture shows Darion Vence and Maleah at a Southwest Houston apartment complex walking. According to an HPD source, it is the last known photo of Maleah.
And court documents say the second picture shows Vence on the same day leaving without Maleah. Meanwhile, Vence, the child's stepfather, was scheduled to be back in court this morning, but did not appear.
And that is where we find Channel 2's Kathy Hernandez. She joins us live with the latest from a news conference held outside of the classroom. Kathy?
Good morning. This has been a very emotional case for family members and community members, people who didn't even know Maleah but are now seeking justice for the 4-year-old girl. Meanwhile, her stepfather remains behind bars. As you said, his court appearance has been reset, but it was a very crazy scene there in the courthouse this morning. Take a look at this picture. This is a surveillance picture of Darion Vence leaving his apartment with his son the evening of May 3rd. This is all according to sources. Investigators believe he's carrying a bottle of bleach. Sources say this is around the time Vence told police he, his son, and Maleah were all headed to the airport to pick up Maleah's mother. And community members shouted at Maleah's mother as she walked out of the courtroom in the last hour. Family members and supporters all came here for Vence's court appearance. He's charged with tampering with evidence, namely a human corpse. Both Maleah's mother and her biological father, family members, the cousin of the biological father, they were here.
He's not here because right now it's too much. It's too early for him to consume. And honestly, I would prefer that he got himself together before he came and listened to the details of this case.
The main thing right now that all of us want to know is what did he do with Maleah? The bottom line.
And take a look at this picture as well. This is from April 30th, and it is the last time police saw Maleah on surveillance cameras. It appears she's wearing a pink tutu and following Vince into the apartment. 4 days later, her stepfather, also in that picture, reported her missing. Maleah, again, is still missing. Right now, many people are continuing the search to find her and to bring her justice. Reporting live in downtown Houston, Kathy Hernandez, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Supposed to be in court. Good afternoon. I'm Sherman Chow. Darian Vance charged with tampering with evidence, namely a corpse. His hearing was rescheduled just moments ago. Maleah still has not been found, but her mother was inside the courtroom today. And look at this. Our Janelle Fort describes the scene as pure chaos as supporters of filled the halls, shouting insults at Maleah's mother, blaming her for what happened. Here is Janelle Fort with more.
Sherman, it really was pure chaos. Darian Vance did not appear in court today, and based off of court records, it could be July before he makes another appearance. Now, as we tried to interview MALEAH'S and Maleah's mother, Brittany Bowens, an angry mob of people demanding justice for Maleah threw insults at the pair. They crowded behind the camera set up outside the courtroom. Throughout the interview, you could hear them screaming at Bowens, berating the mother and blaming her for what happened to Maleah. At one point, someone pleaded with her to confess that she was somehow involved in Maleah's disappearance. Bowens hid behind MALEAH'S as the crowd went on. In between the shouts, we managed to get a few questions in. We asked about some of the claims he's made about the case, particularly details not confirmed by law enforcement, since he's speaking on behalf of Bowens. He said he's been given pertinent information to investigators that have helped with this case.
The main thing right now that all of us want to know is what did he do with Maleah? The bottom line.
We're told the search for little Maleah is still active, and we'll continue to give you guys updates on this case, both on air and on KHOU.com. Back to you.
Thank you, Janelle. Our coverage expanding on KHOU.com and the KHOU 11 mobile app. We have Vance's court documents where officials say blood found in the apartment matches the DNA on Maleah's toothbrush. Right.
What just happened was crazy. I was like, what? Because
Mic check. Mic check. Can y'all hear my voice? Let me know if y'all can hear my voice, or am I buffering? Can y'all hear my voice? Let me know if y'all can hear my voice. Mic check. Mic check. Can you hear my voice, or am I buffering?
In July. In July.
Okay. Y'all know what? I don't know what the hell is going on. Why this whole ass nigga didn't show up? I don't know why this whole ass nigga didn't show up to the court today. I don't know why, but they talking about he gonna be back in court to July. Are you fucking kidding me? Why are y'all prolonging this? The evidence is clear. What up, Jay Rich? The evidence is clear. And I'm just baffled right now. I don't know what to say, and I'm glad the protesters are feeling the way that they feeling. Show no sympathy. Okay? Show no sympathy to this woman. Make her confess to the shit that she has done too. Make her confess. Because she's just as guilty as anybody else in this case. Make her confess. Make her confess. And then I want the protesters to ask the biological father, where the fuck was he? Where the fuck was he? There's too many holes and blanks and everything in this fucking story. So, I don't know, guys, but I want to bring this to your attention that the protesters are feeling the same as everybody else, and I think they're doing right. And I think they're doing right, you know what I'm saying, going at the mama. Go at her. Do not show her no mercy. Go at her. Go at her. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all share your thoughts on what y'all just heard. If anything else come up, y'all know I'm going to keep y'all updated. Thank y'all, as always, for coming and show your support. Until next time, thank y'all so much. Peace. Love y'all.